You want to start with a cupcake mold, and I'm just using this small one that I made. And I'm going to add translucent clay to it. It doesn't matter what brand, you just want to add it to the mold and press it in very deep and make sure you're not using too much clay. And this is what it should look like. I like this mold because you can bake the clay while it's still inside. And now to make the top of the cupcake, I mixed tan clay with translucent clay. And this is what it should look like. It's just a small little circle, and I'm using a rough sandpaper to add texture to it. Now I'm going to slide a head pin through the bottom. Then add it to the base of the cupcake, and you just want to press it on, and it doesn't matter if you get a little hole where the head pin is. You can always smooth it back together with the sandpaper, and you can add more texture as well. Now I'm going to add yellow and orange chalk to the top of the cupcake so it looks like it's baked. For the cupcake base, I'm using white, yellow, a medium color, a deep yellow, and then a burnt sienna, which is like a dark brown. And I'm just going to add all those to a little scrap piece of paper so I can mix them. And you want to start by mixing the light yellow with a little bit of white and just mix them together. Those colors to the cupcake base so it looks like there's an actual cupcake inside and it's not just translucent clay. Now I'm going to add a little bit of the darker orange and the darker brown and mix them together so it looks like it's kind of baked, because the bottom of cupcakes usually are a little bit darker than the top and the middle. So I'm going to paint the bottom, and then I'm going to bring the color slightly up into the middle of the cupcake. Frosting, I'm using a number 14 star tip, and I'm gonna use any white clay will do. You just need some soft white clay, and I'm pushing it through the star tip with the end of a clear paintbrush. You don't want to use colored paintbrushes because the color will mix in with the clay. And now I'm just gonna add the frosting on top of the cupcake, and you just want to press it down, and then you can use a tool or your fingers to create a little swirl. Once you've finished adding the frosting, you just want to bake it until it's hard, so maybe 15 to 20 minutes. Now I'm going to trim the head pin and use some round pliers to create a little loop or a circle. And I've added more pictures at the end so you can see other cupcakes you can make with the same mold. These are the vanilla ones, and these are ones that are vanilla but they have different wrappers. These are strawberries and cream cupcakes with the same base, different toppings, and these are just plain vanilla with white wrappers.